Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my last video of the day. It is going to be my Dapper Dachshunds Wax Melt haul. I don't have a business card with any of the information to show you, but again, as always with all of my vendor hauls, I'll be linking all of her info down below. I do not believe she has a Facebook group, but I do believe she has a Facebook page, so that will be in place of the Facebook group. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into my haul. I placed this order fairly recently, so the shipping on it was very fast, and it came actually, this is supposed to come Monday, so it came early too, which is always great. I have 5 clams that I got of some of her single oils, or 4 single oils and 1 blend. And then I'll show you I'm gonna go and show you the samples. I was wondering if I was gonna do samples last, but I like doing samples first. This one is not a blend, it's Sunset Crush, at least I don't think it's a blend. This one, I think the notes on it were like orange, coconut, vanilla, and sweet musk. It kind of smells like you turned Dreamsicle into a cologne, like orange Dreamsicles, you know, the orange sherbet over the vanilla ice cream pops. It kind of smells like that, but like a perfume or woodsy vibe to it. I like it, it's just, it's a little different. And then my last sample is Pure Paradise. It's in a little 1 ounce scent shot. Popped out earlier real fine. This one, I think the notes were like frangipani, coconut, starfruit, and something else. So it reminds me a lot of 2 things. One being Bora Bora, and Bora Bora is kind of like butt naked. I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I really don't like butt naked. Bora Bora is just like, I'm still not a fan, but I'll melt it. It has some vibes of that, but mostly what this reminds me of is a blend between Bora Bora and Cool Amazon Rain from Bath & Body Works. Y'all, I have down to like my last maybe two and a half sets of Cool Amazon Rain, and I'm absolutely in love with that scent. And that also has notes of frangipani, which I believe is just gardenia pretty much, or at least another kind of white floral. And starfruit in it too, so maybe that's why it reminds me of it so much on cold. But it's kind of like you took the few good things about Bora Bora, took out like the super intense, you know, fruity notes in it, picked some of the more subtle fruity notes and mixed it in with Cool Amazon Rain, and you get Pure Paradise. I do like it a lot on cold, and I'm excited to see. Hopefully it leans a little bit more towards, and maybe I'm biased, but I really am hoping it does lean a bit towards more of a Cool Amazon Rain vibe melted. But that's it for my samples. Let me go ahead and dive on into my clamshells. She has these beautiful little circular clamshells, and this is wood sage and sea salt, which is earthy wood sage and sea salt. I believe this is the Joe Malone type. Kind of plain. And there's nothing like really fancy, so I don't think I'm going to be showing all of them. You do definitely get like a it's not white sage, it's not intense and herbal. It's a very subdued green sage. Like green, it's not too herbal, it's a very toned down, beautiful sage. Almost kind of like the sage that they use in men's cologne, like Black Tie from Bath & Body Works, that kind of sage. And anytime, I'm going to give y'all a tip. Anytime y'all see sea salt or salt as a note or as something in vendor wax or wax in general, and again, look at that beautiful little dachshund on it. Oh, I absolutely love those labels. My cousin has a little dachshund named Sprinkles, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I adore those labels. Sea salt is pretty much just eucalyptus. At least maybe a more aquatic eucalyptus vibe. That's really all it is. So it is good. It's nice. I have a couple of custom children I've made with it in the past. One of them being Desert Downpour, which is Blackberry Spring Rain and Cactus and Sea Salt. So, oops. Is it Cactus and Sea Salt or Wood Sage and Sea Salt? I've always gotten wood sage and sea salt and cactus and sea salt mixed up. So maybe I haven't used wood sage and sea salt in as many blends as I think I have. Oops. See, even I can get oils mixed up sometimes. So I know there is a difference between the two. I just need to get some more Cactus and Sea Salt Solo on hand. And I need to figure out which one I used in Desert Downpour from Night Owl. Oops. Anyway, I made a mistake. I can own up to the mistake. It's not that deep. But I do like Wood Sage and Sea Salt and Cactus and Sea Salt. There's also a Sage and Sea Salt and... or not Sage. Is it Sage? White Sage and Sea Salt? Something like that. And I think there's even one more. So, and they all kind of smell different, so it's hard keeping up with them. But I do really like this take on it. You do get, if you smell it long enough, you do kind of get like that mentholated eucalyptus vibe more and more. I do like it though. This one is Velvet Petals, which if you look at the description, strawberry jam, apple, peony petals, and vanilla bean. What does this sound like? Rose jam. I got this thinking it might be the Velvet Petals Victoria's Secret dupe. It's not, which is kind of disappointing. But when I first got this in, I don't know Rose Jam. I don't really know too many Lush scents based on their notes alone. Like, I'm just now diving into Lush super heavy. And originally I thought this was so white because it didn't have that sharp. So, let me break it down to you like this. Okay, so Rose Jam is to pink sugar, right? Or maybe I should flip it around because I feel like the pink sugar and pink chiffon are used more. Pink sugar is to Rose Jam like pink chiffon is to So White. There are definite noticeable differences. They're not the same, but most of the time they can be interchangeable in blends. They don't smell the same, but to me at least, So White and Rose Jam give me similar vibes. And this doesn't have the sharpness that Pink Sugar does. Pink Sugar has a sharpness, whereas Pink Chiffon is more soft. Rose Jam is more sharp and intense, whereas So White is a lot softer and more mellow. So that's why I thought this was So White for as long as I did, but then I looked at the description and I was like, that doesn't sound exactly like So White. And I did message her, the owner, and she did say that it is the Rose Jam oil. It's just not exactly the most authentic, and I can't agree. The more I smell it, the more it does smell like Rose Jam. I really do like this take on Rose Jam, though, because it's not so sharp and intense, and it's not too sweet, and it's not too floral. It's a more toned down, simple Rose Jam, if that makes sense. And I can really appreciate this blend because of that. So if you're not a big fan of super intense Rose Jam, like Ashley, I don't know if Ashley watches my videos, but Ashley from Blended with Love, I know you don't like Rose Jam at all. You might like this one though. It's not too sharp. Next up we have Vanilla Vibes, which is rich creamy vanilla, buttercream icing, and white cake blended for the ultimate velvety vanilla. Originally, I thought this is also a dupe of something. I messaged her and she said it's something she blended up herself. I don't know. She got real close though. So this oil does exist out there. It is just kind of hard to find. But this smells like Frosted Cupcake Bath & Body Works type. Except maybe this one is a little bit richer, more brown sugar, less buttercream, more cake. Maybe that's like some of the only differences I can pick up between the two. But if you're missing Frosted Cupcake from Bath & Body Works, Dapper Dachshunds Vanilla Vibes will, fill that void in your life, I promise. It's very close to me. Now, two more left. This is one of the blends I got. Addy Cakes, which is Fruity Pebbles, Birthday Cake, and Pink Sugar. I was admittedly a little nervous about this one because I don't always like Pink Sugar, and I like it to be more of like a blender scent in the background. And I was worried about how this one was going to come across, and it's exactly how I wanted it. I would have maybe liked Birthday Cake to have been the first note over Fruity Pebbles, but I'll take it. I really do smell it in the order of Fruity Pebbles, Birthday Cake, and Pink Sugar. So Addy Cakes again. That's the blend. It's kind of like a tie-dye thing. Be careful though, because I did drop this on my bed and some of the color did come off. It even came off on my finger a little bit. I don't know if you see it. A little bit. It did come off. See, so you do have to be a little careful with it, but it is a beautiful tie-dye color. It definitely kind of has a you baked a cake, you just made your buttercream icing, you crushed up a bunch of Fruity Pebbles, and it's already, Fruity Pebbles is in the cake batter, but it's also in between the buttercream, so it's got that crunchy Fruity Pebbles vibe when you're cutting into it. And the pink sugar is there, but it's kind of more in like the background to kind of tie it all together. It is gorgeous though. I do really like this scent. It's probably my second favorite one I got. Now, this one, y'all, I could cry. And if I had the money right now and I wasn't trying to save up for some other customs and trying to pay myself back from doing a custom order with another vendor recently that I didn't plan out, and it's a big custom because I got an oil that's also being discontinued. Y'all, Salted Cucumber Tonic. I messaged her and she told me that this oil got discontinued last year. And she just poured off, I believe, the last little bit of this she had, and I want to go back in so bad and just clear her out. Salted Cucumber Tonic is cucumber tonic, salted sea mist, melon, and coconut water. This scent is so beautiful and so different. Again, this is one of those scents that I don't think I've smelled anything super close to it. It has a cucumber melon vibe, but not like the body care. It's not perfumey. It's like very, if I had to give it one word, spa. If you like spa type melts, this is for you. It gives me almost, there's some kind of spa scent from not Bath and Body Works, from Better Homes and Gardens, except that one has more of a pear note to it. This is definitely more cucumber and honeydew melon. There's nothing extra sweet. It's very naturally sweet honeydew melon scent that's sweetening up the scent. That relaxing cucumber and then that coconut water vibe, and it smells like you muddled it all together into a mixed drink. This is fantastic. I want more of this so bad, and I will be using this scent so sparingly. You have no clue. I really hope her supplier ends up bringing this back somehow. I don't know, but I'm going to miss this when this clam is gone. And it is taking every ounce of self-restraint I have in me to not go back and buy at least 10 more. But this is probably my favorite one in my order, and of course it's the one getting discontinued. I just cannot catch a break lately, y'all. And I'm not about to vent on camera like a fool, but I could use a break, and this ain't it. This hurt, finding out this one got discontinued. But it's a gorgeous scent, and I do hope maybe the suppliers will bring it back someday, because I can't justify going back in. But this is, again, Dapper Dachshund for a new order, for a first-time order. I think this is a pretty good order. I got 2 samples, 5 clamshells. She has been a vendor on my top, 10 list of vendors to try for so long, and she's always been in the top 5. And I just have found excuse after excuse not to order from her, and she finally had enough in stock on her site that I was like, I can get 5 clamshells and make an order, and it's cheap enough. It's under my $30. If I order from a new vendor, I try and keep it under $40. $30 if I can after shipping. This one I kept under $30. So for 5 clams and 2 samples, under 30 bucks, that's a win in my book. Flat rate shipping too. Vendor is very, responsive to messages, very quick to respond to. So I guess very responsive messages. I don't know why I said the same thing, just different way. But I really like her business so far. I mean, everything smells gorgeous, especially that Salted Cucumber Tonic. I'm not gonna get over it. But yeah, I was really looking forward to blending with that, because I really wanted to try it with some hedonic tonic, some coconut milk sorbet, some coconut milk and lavender, some Earl Grey tea. There's a couple of scents I was really wanting to try this with. The cucumber green tea, Dove type. I was gonna try it with so many soaps. So that really broke my heart, because I got way too far ahead of myself. But I need to stop, because I'm gonna start crying in a minute, because I do cry over wax. I'm gonna stop here though, before I do start acting messy and crying on camera over some scent I just got in today. But it is so good. Oh, but anyway, I'm going to end this video off here. This should be the last video today, hopefully. I kind of got them all out, so I'm very thankful I was able to get them all out today. And yeah, so again, I'll be linking all of her stuff down below. Be sure to check her out. I'm really enjoying the aesthetic of her business so far. I cannot wait to try her wax. Finally, I finally got it in. I'm excited, y'all. But I'm going to end the video off here officially. I need to stop saying that and then not doing it. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.